I think the words are very similar, possibility and expectation. When I first heard it from Keith, it was circle of expectations. I'm guessing that it's changed to possibility because expectation sounds like an expectation. And that wording could be misleading, where people think, this is something we have to do, or they start thinking ahead. Where a circle of possibility sounds much more like a box of inspiration.
Right.
Yeah, so the change of wording makes sense to me, and I'm guessing on the why. It could just be one day he said possibility instead of expectation and liked it. I don't know. Have to ask him. But that's my guess. The circle of possibilities is, I think, a really useful thing because when we're creating a show for the audience, we're thinking about the audience's experience and what we're creating and how we're creating it. And when I say we're thinking about it, this is the work that we do when we're rehearsing and we're training. Yeah, we train in these skills so that when we get on stage, we're living the moment, and these skills become impulses. So we don't have to think on stage, but we have to understand our work. So it's hard because we're thinking about it, but we're not thinking about it. The audience sees things in the circle of possibilities. It's not a conscious awareness, but it's something that we do. If someone says, do you want to come for dinner? You'll have immediate impressions of what that could be. Is it going to be a dinner party with a lot of people? Is it just the two of us? Is it a romantic dinner? Is it early evening, late evening? All of these things are possibilities based on what that person has said. And in conversation, we usually ask questions to focus in on what's actually the point. It's the same thing in theater. If I say, look, a balloon, the audience will start to imagine the possibilities. So some people might see a red balloon on its own. Some people might see a hot air balloon. Some people might see a balloon that says happy birthday. Some people might see a clown holding balloons. Some people might see a balloon store. Some people might see a balloon not even blown up. All of these are possibilities. All of this is creative potential and story potential. Understanding that that's how we respond, that each word is an inspiration for possible ideas, allows us as improvisers to be obvious. We don't have to be clever or original because the circle of possibilities is so large. There's so much potential. And each time we honor that, the audience feels we're creating the story they want, but as if we're inventing it and they're amazed at our imagination. Keith says, an artist who is truly inspired is being obvious. And I think when you are inspired, you see that circle of possibilities effortlessly. Yeah? Someone says Daisy, whoom. And then you're obvious. It's a really nice place to play in.